Where are you guys saving on headcount by using AI? Give me some tactical stuff I can actually use. They put that in the thing.
That's a good question. We have email strategists using an email tool. We have customer support bot and customer reply AI tool. Like it's based on, I don't even know call it AI, but I call it like if and statements. That's like,
yeah, that's
it's
what they have a name
workflow.
for that.
I'd call
It's
it
not
like a workflow.
agentic, but it's workflow. Yeah.
Okay. We have that. That's on the customer side. We have, those are really the only two areas. We were doing creative output with like templates,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't call it AI. I just call that like mass automation.
Yeah.
That's really the only three areas.
What about you? Customer service for you, right?
A little bit. But we still have agents and like real people responding to stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, your Facebook group. You don't have a community manager.
Are you talking about customer service just like, you know, the standard customer service, like somebody wants to return a hat or...
You use some AI solutions for customer service, yes?
Yeah, for sure. But we still have real people manning our customer service.
Yeah, that's
do you hire do you hire them? Does Dad Gang employ them, or do you have like a customer service agency?
Agency.
Yeah. Okay. So the agency employs them.
Yeah.
And then you Meta has some AI like solutions for Facebook
community
groups.
management.
Yeah, like you don't have a community manager, even though your Facebook group is such a big source of like product feedback and revenue and everything like that for you.
Yeah.
Partially because you have the like.
Yeah, we were just talking about like letting go of control. You can turn on like a few different like AI models within your private Facebook group that'll like auto approve stuff. It can even like comment back to stuff. It'll suggest topics for the group. Cool. I use that one every once in a while. It's just like, I think it's still learning the brand. Like it'll ask, you know, what's your favorite lawnmower and shit. It's like,
that might be appropriate actually. That might be a good dad
some
question.
Guys would respond.
Yeah, we get in like a Ryobi fight with people, but I think there's tools on Meta, and now even like on responding to ad comments. Like Meta has its own thing. You can plug in keywords that'll respond to, say somebody says like love brand.
Yeah.
You can respond like, thank you so much. We, appreciate you. Here's a link to our Facebook page, different things. So
yeah.
I mean,
the only thing where else would you put AI?
I think copywriting maybe. Yeah. I mean, look, we use ChatGPT all the time, but it's like, is it saving on head? Here's my clarified thought on this. I think we're in the era of AI right now where it might be saving us on headcount, but it's hard to say exactly how, if it is.
I don't even think it is saving us on headcount. I mean, unless you're hiring a junior to support another senior and they're just using a tool, which I don't really have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, our media buyer can do a lot without like a junior media buyer, probably because some of.
But so you believe like your team, because you're so lean, you'd have a shit ton of AI tools to do things.
Yeah. Not really.
No.
But I think that what we talked about in the car ride is like, I think it's important that you have an outreach, a seed, like an influencer seeder.
Yeah, okay, I got one.
That is like where you can save real headcount. Is like, what is the trigger to scrape emails, outreach, get the information, send it. That is like an incredible automation.
On Game 2, a tool that I think everybody kind of uses for TikTok Shop, but it's called Yuka. I think there are some competitors to it as well.
Yeah, that's real. That's just real.
And I basically just load it up and say, hey, anybody who has promoted Breeze and has done more than $1,000 in GMV, I want to reach out to them and ask them if they'll promote Royo. Here's the message. Here's the offer for like the commission rate and stuff like that. And then let's auto approve those. And it just starts the outreach. That's a great tool.
That's a great tool.
Yeah. And that used to be a human who had to do that. So there's other outreach tools I think as well that aren't just for TikTok Shop, but that's a really good one for TikTok
Creative
Shop.
too. Like I used to like gather a bunch of content and then send it to a buddy who's an editor and like just tell him like, hey, make a dope video out of all these clips of things we've done recently, like vlog style.
Yeah.
But now I just go into CapCut and I select 30 videos and it gives me 30 different variations.
Wild.
Through their AI editor. And it's like,
I've never tried that with CapCut.
Is it actually good?
Is it dope?
Goodness.
No way.
Yeah.
Ooh. Could I take the long form episodes of the podcast, go to CapCut, feed it in there and say, hey, make me an intro, give me 30 of them. And it just cuts up 30 intros and maybe one of them's
maybe
good?
maybe on Cap. I haven't done it with like super long form stuff.
Okay.
I've just done it with maybe like at most like a 3-minute video. But what I use it for is like say we have like, we went on a brand trip and then like shot some hats, some behind the scenes stuff, some in studio stuff. You know, my camera roll is just filled with all
So
of
you
that.
just upload it.
So I'll just select 30 videos, go to AI editor, and then in what, like
And
2 minutes, it gives me 20 different variations of that video with music and transitions.
Oh,
And
It's
that's
like kind of
amazing.
doing what
That's
Apple
cool.
Memories does or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
with more control
in a
and
way
design.
better way
In a
with
way better.
like a video you're proud to post.
Okay.
Not just like,
That's a great win. That's a social media manager and editor.
oh yeah, I like
I
consult.
mean, it's doing it through volume for sure. Like a bunch of them aren't
Yeah.
good, but then one is out of the 30.
no, I like
Yeah.
consult a guy that just spun up, ironically, a hat brand too, that I'm like happy to help him with.
Mhm.
And he's like, man, I don't have any time to like make content. And I'm like, go outside and like live your life a little bit in your product, have some friends wear it, take video. And he's like, the hell are you talking about? I'm like, just go do it. Go get some clips
And come back.
and then send them to me. I
Mhm.
just told him, send them to me. And I made him like 3 videos in CapCut. And I'm like, here's how
Buddy, you're doing consulting wrong. Okay.
No, I know, I did it
You're
for
like,
free.
send them to me. I'll do it.
No, because I want to show, I'm
You
like,
show him how to do
I'm
it.
passionate about showing people how
They can do it without.
simple it can be.
Yeah.
Because in that guy's head, he's like,
I don't have
I gotta put together a photo shoot. I gotta get an editor.
True,
And I'm
true.
like, no, you do not. Especially in the beginning, people appreciate like the super raw stuff. But and then like Riverside or things we've like talked about using, it's like
Yeah.
at this
Well, we
point you
talked
can
about
just
that off
dump
air.
clips and have fully edited videos
Uh-huh.
within 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that is wild to me.
If you do any long form, and I suppose I was thinking in terms of brands, but if you do any kind of like long form video, Riverside, Opus Clip will create a lot of clips. So far, I don't think they're that good, but it's like what it will do is it'll shorten your workflow because if I feed a 2-hour video into Opus Clip, it will clip up 60 videos for me. And
Yeah.
like not a single one of them is one that I would post because it just doesn't look like it
Wow.
didn't, it wasn't,
They're expensive too.
but it'll key me into parts. It'll be like, oh yeah, that was a good part. So then it'll give me like an 80% done one and it makes my edit faster.
Oh, have you guys seen
Okay.
Yeah.
The
have you
discovery
guys
of
seen,
quality.
Yeah.
Captions? Have you played with that app?
No.
So perfect for like this kind of stuff, and then like founder ads,
Talking head. Okay.
talking head ads. So it can be as bland as possible, like white wall room, and just record you whatever you want to say. Like for me, I've made them. I'm like, hey, this is Bart with Dad Gang. We started a brand 3 years ago, sold over X amount of hats. We want to change fatherhood and like the perception of fatherhood across social media. Make these awesome hats. We've worked with XYZ. What was that? Like 20 seconds of me talking. And then I put that into captions. And captions makes like the who were we just talking about that was like the employee that ended Stephen Bartlett.
Yeah.
It'll make like Stephen Bartlett-esque edits for you
Oh man.
with captions, and it'll like take its AI and throw in, like I'll talk about like we didn't want to be the lawn mowing dads. It randomly plops in a lawnmower
Oh,
into
wow.
the video.
Yeah.
And it's some of
The overlays and text
Yeah.
overlays and stuff.
they're
Yeah.
two
The B
of
roll.
like my
It does
best
the B roll.
performers in the account right now, and like there's 20 to 30 different like styles
Mhm.
of those videos that you can make with it. And then once again,
Great tool.
that would
does the
take
B-roll.
so many resources 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Arc ads is another one that I've used too. We're just putting everybody on game to just a bunch of tools. Arc ads does AI talking head videos and they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And so you could put a script into an Arc ads video, get a pretty solid AI talking head video that people have a hard time telling is AI talking head, take that over to captions and then have an AI like talking head plus B-roll type of video.
Yeah, sometimes you can go, you do need to go like multi-tool. So you can go
Mhm.
Riverside, get a bunch of clips
Yeah.
for your podcast,
And then
go to captions, and it'll just make it perfect.
So you
for
could go script. So you could go Chat GPT script to Arc ads to captions if you wanted to go full AI with it. But I do think the Chat GPT scripts
Yeah.
aren't there yet. They're like not great. So I would
Just go 2 platform max.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
even
I would write the script or let Chat GPT put the skeleton down and you fill in the meat. And then Arc ads to captions. But at my brand that I just sold, I sold back to my co-founder or my co-owners. So I'll just say what it is now because
Cool.
I didn't want to for a long time. Tactical is a tactical brand. One of our best performing ads in the account for a very long time was an Arc ads talking head video, and it was just no text over. We got an older audience because it's tactical.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can't give them too much to look at, right? But like it's just a guy talking to camera. And so ArcAd's videos can perform well. I've seen it.
You can even before that, you can go like a Poppy AI to put in a lot of like customer reviews or text or something that's valuable for people. It'll give you the learnings and the style and education that spits out the script, and you guys can go all the way through.
Have you guys
from, like,
seen
a user
Grok
side.
image to video?
No.
Image to I've seen outlandish examples, but nothing of like real use.
Oh, okay. So I'm taking like our product photos, the like say frontwards facing hat. And this is a great example. Like I did it with our hat that had flames on it.
Mm.
And I just put the photo into Grok and I said, make the hat catch on fire and then come back to regular form. So like on desktop, if you hover over our fire hat, it actually catches on fire and comes back.
Oh wow.
But that was just like a image to video prompt within Grok. It's fairly new. It's like on Super
I haven't
Grok
seen
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah, you're on Super Grok.
But you
huh?
can take like just for personal stuff. Like I'll take a cute picture of my kids and be like, have a unicorn run through and pick them up and take them for a ride.
Super cool.
And it's
Yeah.
like 1 minute and it just makes these. So you can
There's-
do this for your brand.
If
That's
anybody
fun.
wanted to go look at this brand, Wolfpack, WOLFPAK.
It's like the backpack brand.
Yeah, backpack brand. They're great.
Workout backpack, yeah.
Yeah, and
You got one?
they do a lot of
I've seen
AI
'em.
image
Not
to
yet.
video, and it's pretty good. So like
Yeah.
they had a Green Lantern one that like they just took pictures and then they had it like disappear into like a green
Yeah.
flash. They had a like a Panther one, not a Black Panther one, but like a Panther themed backpack
Yeah.
that they had like a panther come walk around the backpack.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's sick.
I'm deep into the like,
Yeah.
what am I doing in my downtime is like just fucking with these AI creative platforms.
That's cool. That'll get there.
Like
though.
just play around in there and then you'll eventually land on something that creates content that you can use across paid or email or whatever.
So the question was, how are you using AI to reduce headcount? And I suppose the answer is like another flow that we use is we have a survey that's in our email flows for every type of customer. So somebody who is a prospect who hasn't bought, somebody who's bought once but hasn't repurchased, somebody who's like a multi, and we ask them a different set of questions, and it's just all type form. So that's all a manual setup, but we have like a workflow that pulls it, reads the insights, and then tells us like the percentage answers, and then tells us like the change from last month. So it's like, oh, your biggest, our biggest objection is price to people who are prospects who haven't purchased yet. And so, okay, 43% of the answers were price on those people. Did that change since last month? And I want to know that because I want to know, I did a whole bunch of price busting ads. Like I went price objection heavy with my advertising message. So was that effective? Did it go from 55 down to 43? And we do have a sort of workflow that helps with that, but that's just a thing we wouldn't have done before. So it's not reducing headcount. We just wouldn't have done it before. So if you want to think of it like we would have hired somebody to do that, then I suppose it's reducing headcount. But I think right now we're in the phase where it's helping fewer people do more things and try out more tactics and have more tools in their bag to accomplish their goals.
Mhm.
But, maybe isn't reducing headcount, or it's hard to say if it is.
It'd be a great question for Brian Cano.
Yeah.
Him at True Cloud, he's like
pretty
all
heavy
about
on it. Yeah.
on empowering individual employees to think product first versus more people.
I do think that a lot of people in business, including myself, have AI guilt, meaning I fear I'm not using it enough.
Yeah, I bet a lot
I
of people. Yeah,
Yeah, I fear I'm not savvy enough on it. Do you feel that? Do you guys feel that or no?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
Oh,
think
okay, well,
I think that's
F
why I
off
just-
then. Yeah.
No,
He feels
that's
I
why
don't explain.
I explore just so many, particularly around creative. But like, I just like if you get fed all these apps now that are like an ad around the new AI app for creative, and like
Mhm.
I just download all of them and just play, and then delete it if it sucks. But like, I don't know. I think I'm always like exploring what new like we worked with, or you recommended like an ad generation software, and it's like, give me the login. I like want to try this thing, right?
Yeah,
And so I don't know. I think if you're always like exploring, you should just be in the depths of AI now.
Yeah, I mean, I not
Like
that
don't
I
miss
don't
the train, you know?
I suppose I think it's not like I don't explore, but it's like I explore with all the free time I have, right? Like
Yeah.
all that little bit of free time I have. And I think I'm more like, oh, am I not applying this enough to the business? Am I not, like, should I be able, like, I like this question because he's like, where are you reducing headcount because of AI? And I'm like, nowhere that I know of. Like, should I be? Like, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah.
feel this like, you hear this stuff publicly, like, oh, people like are reducing headcount because of AI, and I'm like, how?
It's
Like,
a lot of headline scare too.
I know. Well, and at the same time, I'm also like, well, that's also like, I don't love that AI is actually replacing jobs, but that is what it is. So if I'm going to be like a good operator, then I should probably be doing it too, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean when I say AI guilt, is that I'm like, I never think I always feel like I'm not doing enough there, but that might also just be how I am.
You always want to do more, per your previous point.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.